Hey you guys, okay, last DIY or last live video today, just a super quick and easy DIY because I'm making them anyway and I thought why not jump on here and live and do it at the same time instead of just telling you guys about it. So this is what I use. It's just an upcycled trim shake container. But you can use something like a big coconut oil container, works great, an empty one. What you're going to want to do is make sure it's very clean, so just wash it with some sort of antibacterial soap, your whatever it may be, your cleaner concentrate or your Castile soap. Are you okay? She's got this coughing thing going on. So make sure it's super clean, make sure the lid's super clean because you don't want any lingering bacteria in there because that's going to kind of fester and it'll cause mold in your wipes, okay? So two ways to make these. The first one, what I'm going to make today, is a hand and face wipe for kids, and you can also use it on bums and things like that. So usually it's with tea tree and lavender. Tea tree is your antiseptic. It's going to kill off any bacteria that's possibly in there, and lavender is super soothing. So I lost my lavender. This is like a crisis. So it's coming in the mail. It should be here tomorrow, hopefully. But in place of lavender, I'm using geranium because geranium is also very soothing and helpful for the skin. Okay, so what I'm aiming for here, as they're like face and hand wipes, she's got a cold and I'm wiping her nose like 5 million times a day. So when I use these wipes, it doesn't have that like raw, you know what it happens when you wipe your nose 5,000 times a day. Okay, so option two, if you wanted to make an antibacterial hand wipe or surface wipe, you would use, instead of your Castile soap, you could use your On Guard Cleaner Concentrate, and instead of lavender and tea tree, or geranium and tea tree, you would just use your On Guard oil. So super easy. I'll show you how to do it. First of all, you need to add, I don't measure. I've been doing this since Macallie was born. I've been using these wipes. Never use store-bought wipes because A, the stuff in there is kind of questionable, very questionable, and B, there's no need to. Like, these are so much better than any store-bought wipes. Okay. Okay, so probably about a cup and a half of water in this container. You'll have to play around with it because it varies with your paper towel absorbency and all the things like that. And no, you can't use like green paper towel because it'll break down in there and it won't do what it's supposed to do. So that's unfortunate. I have had friends that make them with cloths, which is really sweet. You just have to up the water maybe and a little bit more tea tree or On Guard for that antibacterial so there's no mold happening in there. And then keep them as cool as you possibly can, like not in direct sunlight obviously. Okay, so I've got my water in there. It's distilled or previously boiled and cooled. Okay, water's in there. Next that I'm gonna add is your Castile soap or your On Guard Cleaner Concentrate. Okay, watch this. All I'm gonna add is like not even a teaspoon. All it's doing is acting as that emulsifier, right? Remember when I washed the strawberries? It was like the water and oil were separated, but when I add a little bit of a soap like this, it breaks the surface layer of the water and they can actually mix together, okay? Next, I add my coconut oil because I like these really nourishing, not too oily, but it's really like nourishing for the skin. So I probably add about 3 tablespoons of coconut oil into there. I'm just gonna squeeze it in. Probably about like give or take. You guys play around with it and see what consistency and what oil like you like. Oiliness. I'm not sure. Okay. We'll go with that. Give it a little swirl and then you're going to add your essential oils. So like I said, I'm going to use tea tree and geranium. I'm going to do about 5 drops of each. So straight in there. 3, 4, 5.
You open it.
Want to open that one? And these ones actually smell really good because I don't mind the smell of geranium. It's actually quite nice. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Lid back on. Okay, and next what you do, thank you, Sequoia, give it a little swirl, and then you take your paper towel. I've cut it down the middle. It's better to use not a serrated knife because then you don't have as many fuzzies. Doesn't have to be perfect, but then you just pick a container that it'll fit into, okay? So this is a little bit harder with like 1.5 hands, but push it in, push it in. I'll show you why when I get it in, why we're doing it this way. Slowly. Push it in, push it in. Okay, got it. Okay, so I'm gonna then, you can see it's in there, I'm gonna put the lid on and I flip it over for about 15 minutes or so and it soaks it all in, and the paper towel, like the hard cardboard thing in the middle, softens nicely, so then when you open the lid, that thing just slides out perfectly and you have a string of paper towels, you pull it from the inside and it's like, it's perfect, okay? So that's my DIY for today, you guys. I'm gonna post again tonight on a little bit more on the green cleaning side of doTERRA. And yeah, comment below if you've ever made these. I think Desiree, you might have made these before, but these are super useful wipes. But okay, you guys, thanks for watching. I will see you later tonight.